No blacks, no Jews, no gays. High up in the Ozark Hills, in the state of Arkansas, dozens of people have been working hard, building houses and a new type of community. It's called Return to the Land, and it is a town open to white people only. They are millennials and Gen Z, and this is a new update of age-old prejudice.
What we've done here is establish a place where we have control over who our neighbors are, and that is just for the sake of preserving, our culture.
And that culture, effectively, we're saying this is a white culture, a whites-only place.
White American culture.
But what this sounds like is bringing back segregation. Is that a fair assessment?
It's free association. So we're not trying to keep other people down. This is a small settlement in the middle of the Ozarks.
But they are being kept out, even if...
you don't let everyone into your home.
Around 40 people live here. Hundreds more from across the world have paid to be members. And while the men do the physical labour, the women take care of the children who live here full time. It could be a very loving community if you're part of the community, but if you're black, or if you're Jewish, or if you're gay, you can't be part of that community.
They can have their own communities, and they already do.
You might be wondering how any of this can be legal. Return to the Land is structured as a private members association, which they believe allows them to discriminate on the basis of ethnicity, along with other factors. That has yet to be tested in the courts and may well fail. The Arkansas Attorney General has said his office is now reviewing the matter as a result of our reporting, and that there is no room for racial discrimination in Arkansas or anywhere in a free society.
What do you think about that, Jules?
So look, right?
Let me hear it.
So I don't know if it's that town, but there's a town in Arkansas that's like known as like the most racist town or something like that.
They probably from that town and they probably started
the
this
same
shit.
thing. But you know what I was thinking though, because I'm a very like open-minded person. Like I'll think the way people don't think. You know what I'm trying to say? Nah, look, you look at me crazy.
I'm listening. Like you know, I'm hearing you out.
So I'm like, honestly though, imagine you're from a town. Like, imagine you're white and you're from a town that's just only white people. No Spanish people, no black people, no nothing. And so your only like impression on black people is of what you're seeing on the news, what you're seeing on social media. Generally speaking, how do you feel like you would be as a person?
Well, let me combat that with imagine you're black, because we're black.
Yeah.
And imagine we're in an all-black town. And imagine
But white people aren't portrayed the same in media. Portrayed two totally different ways.
But yes and no, because you could say white people, like statistically, are the ones that are doing the school shootings. Or the ones that are doing the ones that are shooting up churches or doing all types of terroristic type joints or whatever.
Yeah.
So, or being racist, whatever the case it be is. But if it's an all black town and a white person strolls in, black people aren't gonna be in an uproar because they're a white person is in there, comes into the town. But it would be the opposite. It would be different, the opposite way around.
It definitely would, yeah. But I personally think that's because of how we're portrayed. I think they're only going based off of what they're seeing on media. You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
yes.
Think about that. The media, they're only going to put out the negatives.
Yes, but you're not. These aren't people that say. Are you? So let's break down what you're saying. Are you talking about adults or are you talking about children?
Both.
All right, but if you're talking, first of all, let's say you're talking about adults because children don't really have much of a say in anything. If you're talking about adults, like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yes, they can see what's portrayed on media, but they also see what's happening in their own life experience.
But if they're in an all-white town, you don't have no experience with nobody that's black.
I don't even
town. And then if everybody else starts acting fishy when some black dude starts throwing.
So you're saying but like in 2025, you're saying that you could be in an all-white town and have never met a black person before?
I'm saying I was thinking that because I was watching a video of somebody that went to a town in Arkansas. I don't know if it was that, but it was just like mad racist. And like when I watch these videos, I just try my best to really understand I don't understand what's making you that racist, and that's the only conclusion I could really come to.
But I would suggest the alternative is history. Because
too, exactly.
Because you could say media, but then you're only tuning into racist media outlets. Because there are tons of media outlets that are showcasing
positive,
black people doing amazing things and whatnot. But as far as history goes,
But it's more negative than positive.
right. I'm not saying that's wrong, right or wrong.
Yeah.
But you're choosing which media outlets to hold your attention and whatnot.
Exactly.
But it's also based upon how you were raised. Like racism, they say that racism isn't you're not born racist. You're taught that.
Your environment. Yeah.
So it's like, but then you also have to have your own free will and your own thought, because like, if you know that the history of it, it's been unfair, it's been unjust, it's been disgusting for hundreds of years and whatnot. So like, if you're choosing to follow that behavior and that lifestyle and whatnot, but that's something that can be talked about like all day long. And I would love to have that conversation with multiple people to get multiple different perceptions and whatnot, perspectives and whatnot.
But would you ask me for all this for like the community?
What do you think? And then you dropped into your like, oh
yeah, because that was when you first even mentioned the town of Arkansas. That's what I immediately thought of. But I definitely think it's funny. Like I don't really understand it. But I'm gonna be honest, like with me personally and my personality, bro, I don't even be letting that stuff bother me. I just be like, y'all do y'all thing. Like, you know what, you alright. We got our own schools out, all black, whatever, bro. Go do what y'all want to do. But I don't agree with it.
Right.
As long as you're not bothering me.
Right.
As long as you're not bothering nobody that's black, I don't think nobody gonna will bother them. So
gotcha. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's funny. I'll only agree with it if it was like, I don't know, they was Irish or something like that. Then I can kind of understand it. But it doesn't seem like that. It's just all white.
Right, all white, so no black, no Jews, and no gays.
And I feel like it's always gonna be different, because even when like, all right, even if you have like an all black group, it's like I feel like people doing that because there's like a lot of similarities between them and like cultures and all that. Like it's more like a cultural thing, you know. Like all white is like, what culture are y'all really doing in there? Like keep it a bean. Like what are y'all really doing? Like it's nothing. That's what I'm saying. If you're Irish, they got a little culture, whatever. Italian, like if it's an all Italian, like I get it, because y'all have y'all little boom, like y'all got y'all one.
But even if you have your own culture, you don't have to be racist to have your own culture.
Yeah, you don't got to
be
racist.
There are Caribbean festivals and different things of that nature where they're welcoming to everybody, whether you're gay, straight, white, black, orange, whatever, you know what I mean, type shit like that. So it's just like, but I understand what you're saying, as long as they're not hurting nobody and they're not affecting your life, type shit like that.
Go do your thing. I'm not putting a stop to it.
Right. But the only thing I will say to that is that hopefully that is where it ends and it doesn't escalate to more racist type vibes.
Hey, if you guys like this video, make sure you check out these videos where we talk more about music, dating, and real life situations. Thank you for supporting the podcast. Make sure you check out these videos and make sure you subscribe. Peace.